Let's go for people. Go for the people's pitches.
Try to.
I can't. Okay. Really gonna read it loud and clear for you because we're not able to zoom in. So basically, we're here today to talk about the Malincho debate report and case study. And just to summarize, so we're talking about Malincho, who is a Bulgarian entrepreneur who started the white cheese or feta cheese. It's more white cheese. And and his company is called Malincho, and now we're gonna go through some questions that we were all supposed to answer or analyze from. And the way this case is going to be set up is that first we are going to, all the assumptions that we make today are according to year 2013. So we have to remember that according to accidents and everything, so the whole debate takes place
In
according to 2013.
Is it 1903?
Sorry?
No, sorry, 2003. Sorry. Yeah. And so we also have it when one team has the ball or when one team is talking, there's no interruptions or no one is like participating. So we kind of do, if we more like simple contributions.
Yeah, when one holds the ball, the others listen to what they have to say. The debate time is 1 hour. So that's maximum. That will be our goal, to stay in the 1 hour. Then each minute begins by introducing their solution and proposals. And then after that, after each team did this, each team has again 2 minutes to construct 2 questions, one for each opposing group. Then starting with one team, the 2 opposing groups will ask their question for that team. So in total, each team will answer to the 2 questions asked by the other 2 teams. And the team answering will get 1 minute to answer each of the 2 questions. Who can vote? The 3 teams will vote in the beginning, and the teams will not be able to vote for themselves. Then us, the lead team, will pick a runner-up opponent, right? So okay. And we have 30 seconds to decide for that. And the teams in the final make a 30-second pitch again. And who gets to decide in this last round is the remaining group, the lead team, and
Ed.
And also Ed will have his part.
So basically, yes, it is a competition. So you are pitting against each other with your proposal. And so if you have any questions, you can always refer to the rules. But from start, we are going to each team will have 3 minutes in total, and we will be timing it. That's kind of right?
Yes.
So we will be timing. So after 3 minutes, we're going to say stop, or we're going to say after we have 10 seconds left, we're going to say stop, and then you have to stop. So we are going to start with your team.
Yeah, just wonder, you all understood that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it clear, or you need some other
You
explanation?
need to check with folks that they understood.
Okay. Are there any questions so far about the rules? We will mention the rules again after each point. So from now, each team will have 3 minutes to talk about their proposal. So please, you have the floor now. And this is the cast group.
Didn't they just say they understood everything?
Yes.
Oh, start
Did
the
you-
floor.
So yeah, we begin with that.
So each team
You
has
want me to
3
keep-
minutes.
Yes.
We're going to time you.
Okay.
After 10 seconds left,
Oh, you do it?
we will say that you have 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
So
Look,
you're going
also
to
at the
talk
time
about
1
your
hour, okay.
proposal.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 45.
All right.
Yes.
Ready?
So yeah, we will begin with the casting.
Okay.
Time starts now.
All right. Malincho, it's a brand. It's a company that
Please.
this immigrants from Europe to America, Kalin, he started, and he's a typical achiever of the American dream, where he wants to see if it's possible, and he tested the different traits that he has to start with. So he has a drive that he really pushed even when things were not going right with him. So we would say that he's a strong negotiator, and he has a good way of words to get people to do what they want him to do. And using the entrepreneurship framework, he uses the opportunity he sees and tries to turn it around, even though his resources might be limited. So we can draw example when his cheese got delivered and everything got melted, he still managed to repackage it and sell it again because he couldn't afford waste. So I was very resourceful of himself. So yeah, in terms of the challenges he has, his startup, so most of this money he used was to start the business was either borrowed from friends and family, and by the time the business had run a year, he was almost $100,000 in debt. So that's a challenge, and as an investor, we recognize that he knows his strengths and he's aware of his weaknesses as well. So we would, for the reason that he's got drive and passion in this business, and the resources he has pulled out to make online shopping work for him, for instance, by
1 minute left with the proposal.
okay. So basically, we would give him the money, and we would advise him to pay off his debts and then increase online shopping market.
Okay. Is that all? Do you want to finish?
You have 40 seconds.
40 seconds?
If you want to add something, go on.
Well, in that time, 2003, there was actually increase in e-commerce going on according to our research in the United States. So that actually gives him high chance to succeed and expand his business to. And the main point, I think, he should stop backing off himself, and he should have a proper company to expand it, maybe for whole United States.
Time.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. We'll
And
go.
so you just to summarize, you have a proposal to expand.
Expand, yes, and penetrate the online grocery market.
Yes, thank you. And now, next, you would like to hear your proposal. And again, you have 3 minutes.
For the 3Gs.
Okay, bueno. Okay, so Malincho is achieving the American dream, and they import things from Bulgaria and sell it in the U.S. But the problem is Penchep doesn't really have that much money, so this is a problem. And our proposal is simple. We think he should merge with D'Agostino's, which is one of the biggest grocery chains in New York City, and they have 13 shops. They sell a lot of like European food, European cheeses, things like that. They have a revenue of about 150 million a year, and with Malincho they only make 152,000 a year, so they really need a lot of money to expand their market, because with an only 2,000 person customer base, I don't think they'd be able to survive for 10 years. So our proposal is merge with D'Agostino's, get like at least a few million people into that customer base, and then you have the money you have D'Agostino's, which has been around since 1930, strong customer base, lots of money, and that's a win-win situation.
More specifically into this merger, we would think of it as a suggestion that Malincho should take for the short term, because in order for him to succeed even more, I think that using D'Agostino's, because D'Agostino's has been established for a long time in New York City, and so it targets various ethnic groups existing in New York City. So we think that if he were to merge, then it would reach out to those ethnic groups, not just the people who are already buying.
You have 1 minute.
And after that, if for the long term, he could potentially gain knowledge of other European imports from D'Agostino's and potentially open his own chain or online store.
Great. Thank you very much.
Are you-
And just, you do have anything to add? You have 30 seconds. No?
Oh, and please refer to the research that we've submitted to you.
Yeah, thank you. So just to summarize, your proposal is to merge with D'Agostino's. Thank you. And now to the last group.
Okay, so
Please present. And your time is start now.
as a part of our analysis, we realized that his main traits as a good entrepreneur are perseverance, goal orientation, solution orientation. He's a team player, and he obviously knows how to realize how he can use other people's skills or the resources that he had in a more very creative way. Particularly from the way he raised funds in the beginning to fund the shipment of the cheese, and how he was playing. It's a big guess. Like, you know, he was playing cool to get the funds and secure that he has a credit card that he can pay off other people's debt and get the friend's money, the cash that he had to fund the export or the import of the cheese. The models open to him are wholesale to public, retail to public, and sell directly to retailers, which he had done along the way of opening the online business. Our main proposal is that right now his market is Bulgarian people who live in USA who want a taste of the culture and feel at home. Looking at the population size, I think he should work on his marketing and maybe get endorsement from existing food standards or food regulators to get endorsement for their products, and improve the website to create more market appeal for the wider USA population. That will boost the customer base immediately without actually spending so much on stores, physical space, and that way can create more demand, I think, as a starting point to expand.
Great.
You
have 1 minute left.
1 minute. Anyone want to add anything more?
Yeah, we thought about expanding in the whole USA and not expanding in Europe or other country, for example, other continent, because like America doesn't have a very big credibility in how to make cheese if they have to sell it in Europe, for example. Like we looked on the internet that a lot of people who were buying cheese which was coming from USA were complaining because like they imitate Europe, but the cheese came from Europe and everything. So we chose USA to expand and not other continents. USA first, which is a very big market.
Okay. Perfect.
Credibility.
Okay.
So, to summarize, do you want to summarize? So, to summarize, you had a marketing strategy, and you also wanted to expand in the USA before you focus on Europe.
That's
Okay.
it.
Thank you.
And improve the website.
Mentioning also
Marketing
the
strategy.
media,
Marketing strategy.
the media
Okay.
component.
So, do you want to go next point?
So, yeah. So each team now has 2 minutes to construct 2 questions to for the two opponent teams, and then each team will answer the questions of the other two, and we'll get 1 minute to do so. And then we will start the voting
based on your conclusions. So now you can work in your teams, and you have 2 minutes, and you can write down 2 questions, 1 for each team. Is everyone clear about this? So your team, you write about Cass and...
You get asked 2 questions of each team?
2 questions each?
No, 1 question, 1 question.
So
2 questions in total. 1 for each opposing team.